Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dani and today's class is going to be about your arms and your core. So you have options here. You can grab two weights, and if you have a magic circle in your home, grab a magic circle. If you do not, you can also use a Pilates ball or nothing at all as well. Okay, so your options with the weights, you can keep them light, you can make them a little bit heavier, but focus on that core. Make sure you are doing this correctly so you get the best out of your workout today. All right, so we are going to start on our back to begin with. So just lie yourself down on the floor. Take your heels to the corner of your mat. Tuck your chin into the chest and just have a scan down your body. Notice any areas that feel tight. So if you want to give your toes a little wiggle, your ankles, you want to wiggle your fingers, the ankles, wrists. I said the ankles already. Do it again. Or give the head a nice little rock, side to side. So maybe this is your morning workout and you need to just get a little bit slow movement in. Let go of any tightness in the body. Just wake up. Give the arms and the legs a little shake. If you want to take the legs up and just shake it all out. Get that blood circulating in the body and try and relax. Bring the feet together. Let your knees just open wide into your butterfly stretch here. And then we're just going to rock those knees from one side to the opposite side. It's nice gentle movements as we start to open up through the spine, beginning to wake up that body and release. Taking the heels down to the end of the mat, we are going to take one knee into the chest, either knee, doesn't matter, we will be doing both sides. So bring your knee into the chest, give yourself a nice big squeeze, and again you have the option there if you would like to draw a few circles with the ankle. Take your time, slow everything down, draw a few knee circles here. And then we'll switch and grab that opposite leg. Nice deep breath in and exhale as you bring the knee in again to the chest. Again, little knee hug to circles, ankle movement, wiggling those toes and release that. Bring both knees to the chest. Let your spine naturally rock from side to side. This always helps if you feel you have any tightness in that lower back. It's just nice to give it a good stretch off and relax the feet to the floor. Okay, so spread your toes out nice and wide. Push your lower back into the mat. We are going to prepare straight into it with our weights. So you have your option with those weights or no weights. And we're going to begin with some crunches. So starting down here, I want you to take a deep inhale breath. And then we're going to do some pulses, squeezing in that core, lower your head back down. Then on our third one, we're going to come all the way up, those arms can extend, tuck your chin into the chest and roll that spine back to the floor. And again, so it's 1, 2, back to the mat, we lift, we rise, and we repeat this. It's a C curve, chin to the chest, roll that spine to the floor, and keep moving there. So if you have already started, keep on going. We are going to do this for about 50 seconds. So we want to slow, as always, slowing it down. Breathe. And we rise. All right, let's keep moving, guys. Make sure you are working to your breath. And if you do have heavier weights, you will also feel this through those arms. We're going to do a few more. And then we're going to do an add-on. Okay, so let's do a couple more rounds of these. And then we'll take an add-on. Last one. From there, we're going to come all the way back down onto our back. Tuck that chin into the chest, roll yourself down on the floor. And let those weights drop to the ground. Bring your left knee into the chest, give it a nice big hug. Send your right leg down the floor, so where we were before. Roll that spine, squeeze. Okay, so we're going to take that right leg off the floor, point your toes, and then we're going to start to bring the opposite leg out, bring your right knee in, and again we repeat. So nice long legs, knee comes in, we extend and lengthen and repeat, okay? So we're going to do this for 45 seconds, guys. So again, if you have started, let's keep it going. The timer is now on. So keep moving there, pointing out those toes. Switch and switch. Now, if you do need to modify, you grab those shins and hug those knees to the chest, doing your single leg switches here. We want to slow everything down. So that advanced option, the legs stay straight, one knee in and one leg out. Keep pressing your back into the mat. Point those toes. Breathe in. Ooh. Okay, so we have another 10 more seconds. Now, if you want to make this easier, instead of the legs being straight, just bring one knee in and out and do a little bicycle there. We're going to go for 5 more. 3. You should be feeling this, guys. For 2. For 1. And bring those knees back into the chest. Awesome work, guys. Okay, now our next one here. We're going to grab the backs of those thighs. We're going to do a roll like a ball up and down the mat. Breathe in there at the top. Point your toes. 2 more times. And 1, hold in here, pull that belly to the spine, lift, breathe, and release the feet down onto the mat. Now guys, you have your option here to use your circle. So the circle is going to advance the movement. So if you're new to Pilates and you want to take nothing at all here, do not use this. Bring your pads into your ankles and point your toes, and then we're going to lie ourselves back on the floor. Those toes are pointed, we're going to lower, and we're going to lift. Okay? So when you're ready, head and shoulders off the mat, take those legs down, and bring them back up to the sky. That ball can also be between the ankles if you're using a Pilates ball, or nothing at all, guys. You want to work those inner thighs as well. Breath in. Now these hands can come behind the head to support the neck. We are going to be here for another 15 more seconds. Keep breathing there. Okay, so in a second, we are going to add on to this movement. From there, we're going to lift those legs to 90. We're going to pulse that circle between those legs. And we're going to do this for another 10 more seconds. We're here. Woo! Nice job, guys. Keep pointing those toes. 1, 2. We have 2 more. Last time. And bring those feet back to the floor. Send the hips up to the sky. Come into your bridge stretch here. Take a breath. And sway your hips side to side. Let go of any tightness in that lower back, especially if you felt anything there. And then slowly roll those hips 1 vertebra down onto your mat. Okay, grab those shins, take a breath. Now roll your feet up to the top. Feet are going to be hip distance apart here. Ground those sitting bones to the floor. And those weights again are your option here. So your weighted option, we're going to do a C curve. So we're going to round our spine, come into halfway, come all the way up. I'm going to do a little punch across, left and right. Tuck your chin back in towards the chest, rounding that spine, come all the way up, and punch, and punch. You got this, guys. Off we go. So chin to that chest, hug your belly towards the spine. Punch and punch. Slow your punches down. As I said in my class this morning, if you're feeling having a bad day, you know, let it out. All out. Let go of any tension, any stress, anything that might be worrying you. We just want to let it all go. And you know what? That sun is actually shining today in the UK, which Makes me happy. So that's good. We got 10 more seconds, guys. All from that low core. That's 2 more breaths. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're not finished. Okay, we're gonna roll our way back down in that seat cat here. Give me some pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep smiling. 1. We hold it. Pull that core in. Breathe for 2, for 1, and roll it all the way down. 1 vertebra. Do try not to collapse that shoulder to the floor just yet. Breathe. Relax. Take those weights to the floor. Good job, guys. All right. Take those arms over the head. Full body stretch. Nice long spine. Let your back arch away from the floor. Okay, so again, you have the option if you would like to use your circle. Walk the feet back. We're going to take 1 roll up to the top with your circle there. Take it with you. Grab that circle, and then we're going to do our around the world. So take your magic circle between those ankles. Now from here, we're going to come on the forearms. If you can stay on the forearms, it's harder on those arms, but that's where we're going to go, guys. So follow me. We're going to do this for 50 seconds. We're on those forearms. Pull your chest to the sky. Legs going to extend here. Now we're going to take those legs to the corner of the mat. We're going to take it around the world, over the rainbow to the opposite side. Let's keep going. Point your toes. Keep that chest lifted to the sky. Try not to collapse in those forearms. It's going to get more challenging, and that's where, like, oh my gosh, I got lazy. No laziness. Keep pushing that heart up. Awesome. If you want to make this even harder, squeeze your circle as you bring those legs through the center. And release as you get to the other side. Woo! Again, if you're not shaking here, guys, what's going on? We got 5 more seconds. Well done. Last 2. Bring those legs up to 90. Now we're going to bend the knees into tabletop. Tap the toes, hip flexors. Might be feeling this. It's just 4 more. We are here for 3. Keep that chest lifted 2. I have to remind myself sometimes as well. For 1. And lie yourself back on the floor. Okay, take those legs out. Nice big stretch. Take a breath in and exhale, let it all go. Okay, now we're going to take our right hand to our left toe. Left arm's going to come out to the side. Breathing in. Tap your left leg. Inhale, back open. We're just doing a few of these, guys. We're not going in for a lot, just 4 more. Next one is 3. For 2. Now we go for 1. Little hold there. We're going to pulse it up for 8. Keep that right heel grounded on this. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have a hold there. This is when you can lift that leg, rehold it, and release the right foot down. Bring your left knee in. Now hug your knee again. Relax your head down to the floor. Exhale, release. Left heel to the mat. Inhale, right leg. Okay, so we're doing the opposite side. Curl. From there, we're going to take that left hand to your right foot. Off we go. We lower. Inhale and exhale. Maybe those hamstrings are a bit tight right now, so just keep a bend in the knee. If you are tight in the legs anyway, your leg can bend more. We are all very different, so we're going to feel this differently. If you're more open, stretch the leg more. We have 2 more. Good. Now last one. Pulses. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it there. So lift your left leg off the floor for 2. Woo! For 1. And release. Knees in. Hug. And breathe. All right. Now, so it's arms and core. So we're going to get those weights. We're going to take them up to 90 degrees into some tricep kickbacks, but we're also working our core at the same time. So press your lower back into the floor. Those elbows bend at 90, so we take the hands down somewhere around the ears and then lift them back up and then repeat. Now adding in our core here, those knees go into tabletop. As you bend the elbows, give me a toe tap, back up to the sky, and an alternating toe tap as you do the other side. Okay? So again, we're going to go for 50 seconds. When you're ready, let's begin. Take those arms up, legs up. Off we go. Make sure your elbows are bending at 90. And if you have heavier weights here and you know you can go a little stronger with those arms, you take it a little heavier. Just keep that back always squeezing down into the floor. And if you feel like, oh, well, I would like to go a little bit more, instead of doing your single legs, you do double toe taps to the mat. And breathe in here. Now if you want to add on, oh yes, we'll do another add on just to make it a little more challenging. As those arms extend, give me a crunch as well. And then we lower back down, elbows down, toes down, crunch. And then triceps and toe tap. Well done, guys. How are we feeling right now? Anyone cursing me yet? Are we good? Smiling still, shaking, building strength, guys. We're all doing well. Let's go for 2 more. I'm shaking right now. Awesome. Okay, last one. And then tap the feet down to the floor, release. We're going to take those arms up to the sky. Breath in. Now it's a shoulder press. It's a chest press, sorry. Chest press. Elbows down into cactus. Push them back up to the sky. So it's not shoulder press. It is chest press. Chest press. Knees back into tabletop. We add those legs again. Give me a nice long leg. And then back in tabletop. Point and extend the opposite leg. And again, we repeat here. Now make your easier option. It's a single toe tap instead of a nice long leg. Yes. Good job, guys. Double time. Might come up soon. Again, if you want to work a little stronger, we are going to lift into a crunch in a second. So do that opposite leg. Now bring those arms back up. It's a crunch again. Lower your head and shoulders. And then single leg, stretch, repeat. So, how many more we got to do? Oh, let's see. 6 more. Good job. 4 more. So just do 1 crunch. If you're struggling with those crunches, this adds a little bit of extra for anyone who's more advanced. Take it to your level, as always. Well done, guys. Okay, crunching up here. Last time, we've got 8 pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, how are we feeling right now? For 2, 1, okay, well done. You should be well and truly feeling that in your core. I know I am. Bring those knees over to the right, take a spinal twist. Oh, that feels good. Look towards that left hand. And then inhale, come all the way back, and you exhale to that opposite side. Good. Okay, so we just got 1 more thing to do, and then we're going to stretch it off, and we're done for today. Give those knees a nice hug again. Just let your back rock from side to side. Take a breath. We're going to roll our way all the way up to the top. So this is where you have your weighted option again, or nothing, or your circle, or your ball. Okay, so we're going to find our way into the middle of the mat. Stack your knees to your hips. Pull your ribs in, sort your pants out, and give your shoulders a good roll. Relax. Okay, so we're going to take some oblique work here. Engage that lower belly. You want to feel that lower belly pull in. Take your left leg out to the side, turn those toes forward, and nice long spine. We're going to bring the arms up to over the head, breathing in, and then we're going to take our side crunch over and then come back up to stack your hips and shoulders. Are you ready, guys? Let's off we go. So tuck your tailbone, pull your rib cage in, keep your spine nice and long, lean over to the side, and we keep it going. All right, now as you get tired, what always happens normally is this chin starts to kind of come in, and then we round the shoulders a bit, and we've lost that form. So we want to keep the head lifted, the head is long, we want to lengthen, and you should feel this through those side obliques. Also feel it in my knee, so maybe roll that mat up if you have sensitive knees like I do. I'm going to do that on the next side. We have 10 more seconds of these. Breathing in as you come to the front center, and then exhale as you take it over. Good. All right, last one. Now we're going to hold it here. We're going to do those pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have that hold there. Lean a bit more. We lengthen. Ooh. And let it go. Awesome, guys. Sit yourself down into a mermaid stretch. Take a breath in. Reach that left arm all the way over. Take a nice side stretch. Breath in. Come all the way back. Take it to the opposite side and just stretch it out. And then we'll just do a little hip stretch in between. Take your hands behind. Push your chest to the sky. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Push up. Lift your hips off the floor and drop that head back. So we're getting that hip flexor stretch. And then exhale, slowly bring those hips back down onto the mat. And we're gonna have to do that other side. So let's come back. If you do have sensitive knee, guys, I do. So my knee was a little bit sore there. So I'm gonna roll that mat up and just come onto my knees from here. Okay, so we're going to take that opposite leg out, so that right foot's going to come out to the side. Turn your toes, you get that inner groin and thigh stretch. 50 seconds we're doing, and then we have those pulses. Engage that belly, lift those arms, let's move. Take your breath over to that side. Okay, breath in, exhale. So think about your ribs pulling in here. Again, get lazy and this starts happening. And you know, sometimes I don't even see people moving their torso. It's just the arms are kind of moving from side to side. I'm like, you're not moving your upper body. So just slowing everything down. Good. We just have 5 more seconds. Good, 2 more. Nice job, guys. All right, now we're going to take our hold over to that left side, lengthen through the crown of the head. It's 8 pulses for 6. Try and relax your shoulders as well. Those shoulders may have moved up to the ears. For 2, for 1. Now we're going to lengthen it out. Reach through the crown of the head. Reach a little further. Feel that nice side stretch, or maybe it's like it's really not nice. And release. Okay, guys, find yourself back into that mermaid stretch on the opposite side and stretch across with the right hand, right arm, and we'll give that side a good stretch off. And inhale, come all the way over to that opposite side. Exhale as you get there. So we're going to add in that back bend again. Come onto the fingertips, pull your chest forward, open the heart, with that option to lift your hips off the floor and just let your head drop back. And exhale, melt those hips down onto the floor. We have one more thing to finish today, guys, and then that is it. I did say that just before, I know I did, but those of you who normally come to my class know that I don't always tell the truth. I mean, I am very honest, but not when it comes to Pilates. I like to challenge you. Give your tabletop, give your tail a little wag side to side, and then tuck your tailbone. So feel that lower belly pull into the spine. We're going to do our thread the needle Our right leg is going to kick it back. And you have a weighted option there on your ankle as well. I didn't bring my weights today, but you can use your ankle weights here. Your left arm is going to come out into a T, and then we're going to thread that left arm underneath your right, and then inhale, left arm comes back out as your right knee travels to your right elbow, knee, tricep, anywhere on that leg. The higher it goes, the more you're going to work this side oblique, okay? Okay, it's a 50-second one again, so when you're ready, set yourself up, tuck your tailbone, pull your belly in, right leg comes back, let's go for it, come into your T with that left side, thread it through, open, tap, squeeze those inner thighs as you take your right leg back behind you. You also get a little tricep stretch in there, tricep work as well, as you bring the left arm through, because you need to bend that right elbow. So you're getting your arm working here too. And if you want to work your back glute, lift your right leg a little higher, but keep those toes pointed and squeeze your lower core. It's always so much to think about, isn't there, right? We've got 5 more seconds. Good, last one. We are going to stay here and hold it. Now at this point, sometimes you may fall over, so you fall, don't worry about that, just fall. And then we're going to come back and press back that right knee to right elbow. Bring it to the floor. Give your tail a little wag side to side, just sit the hip to the heel. Grab your right wrist, if anyone felt that in their right wrist there. Stretch, give you a few little circles in the wrist. As we're going to do that opposite side. Okay, let's do this. Back into your tabletop, pull your belly to spine, right arm out. Off you go, guys, let's do this. Threading that needle. Inhale. So you're getting some spinal movement in there, so sometimes your spine may crack, which is good. You're letting any knots, the vertebra gets tight and sometimes seizes together if you don't move it. And so we need to open the spine up through twists. And that's usually where we crack sometimes, like going to the chiropractor, you crack, right? Anyone's been to a chiro? Good. All right, now we have that hold there. So we're going to take our right arm, thread that needle, pull your belly to spine, keep reaching through the right palm. Take a breath, right arm comes out, tap the left leg, release. Again, just sit your hips to the heel, grab your left wrist there if you were feeling it, and relax. Okay guys, your work is done for this class. Thank you so much. We're going to just finish with a few stretches here. So find your way into a comfortable seat. Stack your hips to those shoulders. Take the hands on the knees. Just take your head side to side. And then we'll bring our right hand down to the floor. Inhale, left arm, sweep it across. And then we're just going to circle the arms through the center, like you're rippling the arms into water. As you take that other arm across, sweep across. We'll do that one more time. Sweep it through. Take it to the other side. Inhale. And again, that's the last time. And then just send those hands behind the back like we just did before. Fingertips open the shoulders. Lift those hips off the mat. And exhale, release those hips down into the ground. All right, guys, give me one deep inhale breath. Reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, hands come into your heart center. And your work is finished today. Thank you so much for joining this class. If you did enjoy it, please do let me know either through YouTube by leaving me a comment, or if you are with me on Instagram at Holistic Dani Gut Health, send me a message, let me know how you enjoyed this class. If you want me to make it harder, Or if you're like, I want you to make it easier. There's going to be more classes. I am going to do some yoga classes for you as well. And I do have my podcast on Spotify podcasters if you want to follow along with that for some meditation. And I've also got a few gut health. I've actually only got one at the minute, but if you want to follow, go to my website and you will find the podcast link so you can go onto that. Have a beautiful day, guys. And if you have sunshine, go and enjoy it because it's not often we get it. All right. All the best, guys. Namaste.